So first of all, at the center of the spread, the first card that came out here is the Page of Pentacles, which is basically the same um, situation that we got earlier with the, I believe it was the Princess. Give me 1 second, let me find that card. Yeah, it was the Princess of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. So we're getting the same message. Your foundation, even in love, it looks really, really good right now. I feel like for a lot of you, like I said, it is a very me-oriented month. It's not a very other-oriented month. So you need to do what is right for you. And you need to be on your own and to take care of things on the practical front, on the everyday front. So this is more of a mundane type of a card. It also indicates new options coming through for you, okay? So the card that is linked up with it here is the King of Swords in the reverse position. What I'm feeling is there is a situation for a lot of you that you are going back to from the past, okay? So we have the Death card reverse, which indicates like not moving forward, but rather moving back. And in some circumstances, moving back to a situation to resolve matters, to get closure, to cleanly extract yourself is very good. On the other hand, if the old emotions are stirred up in us and we feel like, okay, I'm going to go back to this situation, give it another try and see if it's going to work out, I'm going to advise you against that, okay? So this, once again, it's about doing what's good for you. It's not about making decisions with another person for now. We also have the Five of Cups, which is overcoming regrets, sorrow, missed opportunities from the past as well. So what I'm seeing here is for a lot of you, you might be in a situation where you are kind of like smitten, or even like you're seeing somebody and you feel as if, wow, this person has a lot of the good qualities that I'm looking for, and you're kind of like putting them on a pedestal. And you might be going back to something that you've done before, like a person from the past coming through, because we do have that very strong soul connection. I do feel like possibly a water sign. This is the Two of Cups, possibly a water sign coming in from the past. And you're trying to gauge between two people as well. I feel that we have here an air sign coming back in, okay? So we have this air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, and then we have the person from the past, which is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Crowning this reading here is the World card, now in the reverse position, and the Queen of Coins. Both of these cards indicate to me that if you want to build something of value, of with stability, if you want a situation that's going to last through the test of time, I don't feel that the portal is open for you to go back to things from the past. Okay, I don't feel that you're going to be able to do that. The World, in certain situations, like I mentioned earlier, it indicates restriction. It indicates like blockages as well. So both of these things coming out together, it's basically telling you, look at your life right now. You're in a very, very good trajectory. And going back to the past is going to be a situation where you are going to be destabilized financially. So it wants you to, well, the universe wants you to re-examine this situation using a little bit more logic, a little bit more rationality, rather than thinking with your heart and thinking in a way that is emotion-based, very subjective, okay? So using your rational faculties in order to make this decision, because I feel like there was a situation that a lot of you have invested a lot of time, possibly even a lot of resources in, and it hadn't paid off very well. And right now you're rebuilding yourself. You're in the process of like feeling good again, feeling very stable, feeling really good on your own. So it's telling you, remember what happened in the past. Don't let that repeat. Learn from the past. So don't willingly just jump into it, okay? Think about this situation a little bit more and try to really analyze it. A lot of you might be dealing with another earth sign. So this is a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. I feel like if you're dealing with an earth sign, either some money being, I feel like somebody needs some help. Somebody is coming to you either for financial assistance or just for very, very strong emotional support. Like they need something from you. They might not be on their A game right now for this month. In the past, they might have been very nurturing. They were there for you. And now this month, they're down on their luck and you might have to help them. You know, either they might be sick and you're helping them, you're taking care of them. They might be strapped for cash. You're giving them some financial abundance. But I do feel that for a lot of you dealing with another earth sign, you're putting this person on a pedestal. And I feel like, especially if you are a Capricorn man, dating like another earth sign, you know, especially a woman, but it could be whoever you're dating. If you're like a Capricorn male dating another earth sign, I feel like you put this person on a pedestal and they're not looking too hot this month. They have a lot of possibly I'm seeing like cold, flu, illnesses. They have some type of a they're dealing with some restrictions in their internal life. They're dealing with some strife. They're not on their A game. And I feel like a lot of you, if this is a romantic partner, you're stepping up, okay? Others of you might be meeting another earth sign because I feel like the crowning energy is the thing that you're thinking about. So it could just be like a physically another earth sign, another person. And you're very, very much smitten by this person. So if it's a new person, I want you to be a little bit careful first and don't dump all of your energies in it, okay? Because I feel like this, whatever state that they're going through, I do feel it might drag on for a few more months, like another like 2 months I'm seeing. So just know that if it's the beginning of a relationship, don't rush in head first because I feel like you might be stirred up. You might feel passion. So, you know, just take it very, very slowly. Now, the foundation here, we have the Justice card and the High Priestess. The Justice card indicates a situation that is starting to balance itself out. The universe is doing some auto-correcting and auto-balancing. So I do feel relatively, this is a major arcana. This is a situation outside of your control. It's showing up in the upright position. So it basically tells me that for those of you even going through either divorces, legal proceedings, custody issues, alimony, all of those things associated with divvying up assets or even contracts between people. I definitely feel things are being balanced out in a way that is very just and very fair, okay? So if you're going through some type of legal issue right now, don't stress over it. I do feel that it is going to end up in a way that is universally fair for everybody involved. What I'm sensing as well is we do have the High Priestess linked up with the Justice card. Both of these are major arcana cards. And it's basically saying that the High Priestess is indicative of, this is concealing information. So what I'm feeling is, if you are in a legal proceeding, okay, the other person or you might be swirling away some money, some assets. They might have liquidated something prior to the divorce and hid the money. So I feel like you have a legal counselor coming through in order to like help you unravel this situation. The information will come to light and a situation will end in a way that is just and fair. So if you're dealing with somebody who's like very confusing, who's a little bit like sneaky even, I do feel the situation will come to light and I do sense it will resolve in a very fair way. Okay, so don't worry, don't get frustrated, don't get worked up over it. What I'm also feeling as well is if you're dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, there might be some type of information being revealed about them that might not be 100% like your cup of tea. They might have left out some information. They might have lied by omission. They might have just outright misrepresented themselves, misrepresented the truth. So I definitely feel this is more of a more troublesome energy with an air sign. Some information coming to light that is going to let you know whether or not this is somebody that you can stand to be, you know, in a long-term commitment with or in a long-term relationship with. Because already I feel like it's the information coming through might not be something that you could accept so early on in a new relationship, if it's a new relationship. What I'm feeling as well is, for a lot of you, you might be meeting somebody this month and they seem very, very, I feel like there's this very strong attraction because we do have the soulmate card, the Two of Cups, where two people are very like, in sync with one another emotionally. I feel like I feel like you're meeting somebody that you're very much in sync with, and words don't even need to be said, but I feel like you're craving that, affection. You're craving for them to be a little bit more verbose, to be a little bit more emotionally expressive. But I feel like you're dealing with somebody who holds their heart very, very close to their chest. So regardless of whatever sign you're dealing with in the love front, you're very expressive. You're wearing your heart on your sleeves. What you see is pretty much what you're getting with you, Capricorn. But the other person is like, either they're afraid of getting hurt, or they've got things to hide, or they're just, going through a phase where they're just like self-absorbed for now. Not that they're always like that, but I feel a little bit of self-absorption, retreating. So you're dealing with somebody who's not very communicative or even emotionally expressive. So I do sense, once again, the situation will start to clear itself up, and you're going to get some more clarity on this situation, and especially like towards the end of the month, okay? In terms of what's coming in as well, we do have the Five of Cups in the reverse, which indicates, once again, I mentioned this earlier, the end to sorrow, the end to conflict, the end to regrets. There is almost, it seems to me like you've got a do-over in a certain situation. You've got a new perspective, a new way in which you are moving forward with your love life. You're not encountering the same blockages anymore, and a lot of you have actively severed, I feel severed, ties with the past, and you can be very nice and cordial and civil with the exes when they're no longer in your life, but when it comes to your emotions, once that's severed, once you're done, you're done. So I do feel like you're on a good trajectory right now, Capricorns. What else is coming through here is the Three of Wands. Three of Wands indicates to me like having multiple options, like all the things that you sent out are now coming back to you, bringing fruit, okay? So if you are in a position where, you're single, you're socially dating, you're sending out all these messages via online dating or via social media, all of these options are coming through for you. So what I'm feeling here is potentially water sign, earth sign, air sign. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and an air sign that might be new in the picture, okay? So I feel like this is a new energy, the air sign. And the air sign is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So you've got some three options here for those of you who are single. You've got an ex from the past coming back in. You're severing ties. You're moving on. You've got somebody who's very, very intelligent, but not emotionally expressive, that you've really got your eyes on. They're very intelligent. I feel like they're sharp. They're witty. They can be a little bit cynical about life, but I do feel they've been through a lot too. And you've got like possibly another earth sign that you are trying to build things with. But either way, you've got many options. And for others of you who are in coupled relationships, I do feel like if your partner needs to withdraw, if they need to, focus on their own things, they will come back to you. They will crawl out of their lair in order to meet you halfway. Okay, so just be patient, take care of your own situation. If something is not going the way that you want, take a break from it, focus on other things that you can do in the meantime between now and the time that they come back. Okay, for some reason, I feel for a few of you, I feel like movement, like traveling either with a partner or to see a partner, and I see a little bit of a vast distance, possibly like an hour, 2 hours away, seeing friends, seeing other people, and then making a lot of love connections as well. Others of you, I feel like you might have recently thought about moving to a new environment. So you might be saying your goodbyes to old friends, old lovers, and like that before you move on. So I don't know if the move has already happened in July or it's happening now, but I definitely feel like a lot of people are around you for this month. But once again, don't let them lead you astray. Make decisions for yourself, okay? So it is going to be a very, very good month. I do feel like it's going to be a heartwarming month, and you're going to be able to understand people's intentions, to understand where they're coming from. And I do feel people that have been distant, standoffish, are coming back into the fold, okay? And they're going to bring you some information, some insight, some clarity as to why they behave that way. You're going to get like that split second of like enlightenment, where you're going to see where and what people have been doing and why they are the way that they are. So I feel like some enlightenment coming through, all right?